South of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Buffalo Bills. We thank you for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, 3 months in the books. Partner, now it's December. It's the best month of the NFL season because the games get more important as the weather gets a little bit colder.
And this is where you find out who the real teams are and who the pretenders are. Do you find yourself not only...
Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go from Buffalo. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bills offense are heading out, and they are led by the MVP of the National Football League, 29-year-old quarterback Josh Allen in the prime of his career.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. Early rhythm he was able to establish. He rode that to the final whistle. He had an answer for everything the defense threw at him. If he continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate, it's going to be a hard group to beat.
And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. First and 10.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for the Bills.
Quickly to Shakir on the RPO. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A peek at his receiving numbers from a week ago, part of the offensive performance that led them to victory. Allen going to get it out quickly to Coleman. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
And the Bills.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. From the 43, here's second down and a yard. In motion, Shakir. Once again, it's Cook. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. 7th play of this opening drive, and here's third down. Moving left, taking off, he'll try to get there. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
12 yards. That's another Bills. First down.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. And he is out of bounds down at the 21.
11 more yards. That's another Bills.
The tight end Kincaid in motion.
First and 10.
Here's Allen now on first. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. And the Bengals are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Burrow. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Mike Gesicki was the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down.
8 yards to go.
Throwing is Burrow. He'll air one out for Higgins. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. So on fourth down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. Now fair catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Josh Allen. This one complete to Palmer. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. A gain there of 15. Good for a Bills 1st down.
That's good for a Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup.
In motion, Shakir.
At the Bengals 40-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Allen. He'll find Shakir open right side. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. To the air on 3rd down, here's Allen. He'll try and get there on the ground. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Allen. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
To the air on 2nd down, here's Allen. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up 1st and goal.
Another Bills 1st down.
Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. Leads to
Again, it's Allen to the air. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Buffalo. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Johnson now to return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. Pass caught. Gesicki on the right. And they will finally run him down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Short one there to his tight end, Fan. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
39-yard line. 1-yard gain.
Play action now. It's Burrow. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be all in. He's got it. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, like it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and They come away with 6, so that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. That's the safety, Geno Stone. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. On the ground, it's Brown. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Brought down back at the 45-yard line.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. As we are ready to get back underway. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. That is Joey Bosa getting in to drop him for sack number 11 on the season. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense. Automatic 1st down.
1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain. From the 35, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he's going to somehow manage to get back to the line of scrimmage. But that's it. It'll be 3rd down.
A loss of a yard. It's 3rd.
Looking out of the gun, Burrow. That one pulled in. Mitchell Tinsley. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
1st down, Bengals.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To throw is Burrow. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. And will be forced out of bounds. A very short gain. Burrow here on 2nd down. That's taken in by Tinsley. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 6.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Let's give a lot of credit to the defensive plan that this coaching staff has come up with coming into today's game. Every time it seems like the offense makes an adjustment, the defense counterpunches. Different looks, different fronts, different pressure packages. They've had all the answers so far, and the sacks just keep piling up.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field to try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A gain of a yard.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. It's out. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
From the gun, it's Allen. Gonna look deep, looking for more.
That has to be a disappointing end to this drive. Just think, when they took the field on this possession, Mike, they're thinking they got a shot to go down there and take the lead, but they couldn't even get to midfield, let alone the end zone. If they end up getting another shot before halftime, they've got to find a way to have better execution than they did right here.
Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. On 1st and 10, Burrow. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. Still going. And he's going to take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will get out in front, 17-7.
Bills 7.
The TD on is McPherson to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Bills offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Allen. To the middle of the field. Caught by Shakir. Pull him up and down, just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, throw here for Allen. 2nd and 10.
Intended for Josh Palmer. Incomplete. Jordan battled there defensively.
To throw is Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
It's a gain of 6.
To throw again, it's Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. That is fielded at the 13. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. Burrow now to throw on 1st down. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
To throw is Burrow. Taken in by Gesicki. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
And it's 3rd down.
He gets that to his big target there. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Bengals 1st first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now, Burrow. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. It's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. Now, Burrow. He'll find Chase. That's complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A gain of 6 yards.
They'll throw here on third and short. Open left side is Gesicki. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. Set to go now on first and 10. Burrow. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Taron Johnson.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
The Bills offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Jordan Battle up for a safety spot makes the play.
A gain of 4. It's now
Allen now on second down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it's going to bring up a third down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And that is incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And it's going to lead to fourth down. Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now, as he's on to punt for Buffalo. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. As caught, Gesicki on the right. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds. Now a second down throw for Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
This returnable from inside is on 40. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Bills offense headed back to take over once more. They'll do so with first and 10. Here's Cook. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play. To the air on second down. Here's Allen. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
Brings up third down.
To the air on third down. Here's Allen. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Joshua Palmer was the intended receiver. And that'll set up fourth down.
In punt formation.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. A carry here for Brown. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. That's Gregory Rousseau in on the stop. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Burrow here on 2nd down. He'll look underneath here for Brown. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Now a timeout, Cincinnati. That's their second, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop with just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. On 1st down, Burrow. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd down and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. Andre Yosivach was the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice sequence of plays here defensively, not only to force the 3rd and long, but then you really take away all of the quarterback's options downfield, left him with nothing really else to do but to just simply throw that one away.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Johnson now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete. Trying to connect with Chase Brown on that one, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw, Burrow. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. That's taken in by Tinsley. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Cincinnati.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he will score! Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals up their lead. It's now 24-7. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Bills offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. Ball on on the 32. It's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's a handoff to Cook. He'll bring this to the 40. That's good enough to move those chains. It's a first down.
And the Bills, first down.
Now, Allen. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, Josh Allen. A throw left side there, not going to find a target. Incomplete here.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
The Bills bringing on the punt team. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. The Bengals offense about ready to take over once more. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. Burrow. He'll get that complete to Tinsley. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Burrow to throw. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Bengals.
They go play action for Burrow. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it will fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's now 2nd and
10. 2nd down, Burrow. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Number 82. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
Here's Burrow. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. We're about ready now for the punt, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. He'll take this forward for about 5.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the first down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that game.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and
Allen on 3rd down. This one complete to Palmer. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. The Bills bringing on their punting unit as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. Now Brown. And he's got a Bengals first down as the tackle is made at about the 43-yard line.
And the Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Brown. And he's He's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
At the 40-yard line.
To throw is Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 23
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Bengals first down.
They run on the jet sweep. And just a short pickup there to the 35. Second down and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
They'll run here with Brown. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes third down.
4 brings up third
Now,
and 4.
Burrow. His left side is made by Higgins. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
First down.
Up the middle they go. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Burrow now. The second down throw is incomplete.
Intended for
Third down and 9.
incomplete. It's third down. And 9
Burrow.
yards to go.
Long incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kicker is good. And the Bengals add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The Bills offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. And they'll mark them down just shy of the 40.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Bills first down.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
48-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. Allen going to give it to Cook. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The 4th quarter begins with a run by Cook. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up second and 9.
From the gun, here is Allen. The throw on the run is complete. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he is going to have the Bills first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. There's a gain of 18.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Throwing again is Allen. Open man is Shakir, and that's complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 13-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. To the air once more is Allen. And he'll take it on well here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Prater, extra point is good. And the Bills are able to cut into the deficit. So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Johnson now to return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Play action now. It's Burrow. He's got Gesicki open down the field. And they will finally get to him, but I think even he knows this one is coming back. That's on the 2024 first-rounder of Marius Mims. From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
Burrow's pass complete to Gesicki. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down.
He'll look to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's
Burrows out of the gun here on 3rd down. And he's going to get awfully close to the 1st down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. The Bengals out and ready to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. The Bills offense ready to get back to work. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. That's Palmer, the man in motion. He'll run straight ahead with Cook. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One play, 1 first down.
1st and 10 at the 49.
Once again, it's Cook. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
Allen going to keep it on his own lead.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Allen. He gets this one to Moore. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup.
Now the gives to Cook, running right. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Tackled by T.J. Slayton.
We'll try and run here with Cook. And he's going to have a Bills 1st down. At least it appears that way. Got it by maybe the length of a football.
1st down.
From the gun, it's Allen. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, here's Allen. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Allen going to throw for it. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Bengals offense ready to take over once again. And they look to finish it off here in the fourth. This might just wash away what was a subpar performance a week ago. Burrow now to throw on first down. A quick slant taken by Chase. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 3. On the ground, it's Brown. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Looking out of the gun, Burrow. That's complete. It's Yosibach. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now a give on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. And third and final timeout taken by the defense. So the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. 2 first downs, and they are at the 46 now. It's first and 10. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Second and 11. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And this is going to work out a little better. He'll get 9 on that one, but they're going to need to convert on third down.
Third and 2.
Burrow takes a knee, and that ought to just about do it. So, this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So, that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.